Dear Mooji, my question is an ancient one. What does one do for a broken heart? My heart has been broken by the death of my daughter, my wife leaving me, and by seeing so much suffering and ignorance in the world. I hope you can give me a really down-to-earth answer and not something from the sky gods. Thanks, Robert. Well, I cannot give you an answer just to satisfy what does one do for a broken heart? What is a broken heart? What do you mean by a broken heart? Do you mean a heart that is very, very sad? If you're feeling deeply sad, does that amount to a broken heart? If you lose the things that you thought were yours, this great pain will come. Is that a broken heart? Seeing so much suffering and ignorance in the world, that's nothing new. If you are seeing so much suffering and ignorance in the world, I don't know how old you are. I'm sure it's not the first time you've been seeing this. Everybody's seeing this. From you're a child, you'll be seeing this. My heart has been broken by the death of my daughter. That is going to be painful for any father, any mother, any parent, any brother, sister, any relative, anyone that you love. It will bring some pain to you at the passing away of their physical existence. My wife leaving me, your wife leaving you, also this pain will be there. But if you can begin to accept that at some point, if you're a human being, you have family, you have people you love, at some point, one of them is going to pass away, or you are going to pass away. Somebody's going to pass away. Somebody's going to get hurt. Now your daughter has gone before you, so now it's your turn. You're feeling hurt, and you're feeling hurt because either you have great love for your child naturally, and so there's a pain that they're not with you anymore. Doesn't mean that they are in pain, but you are in pain for the loss of of the sense of your attachment to them, your relationship to them, like that. But nobody's been able to stop this passage from birth to life to death for anybody, you see. And I can only say that my own son passed away when I was in India, and my son passed away, he was in London. There are many things I could say. I could say, wow, why it was so terrible that my son passed away. I was not even there when he passed away. He was so young, just approaching his 24th birthday, I think, like that. Passed away and all of these things. People say, oh, he died so early, so young. I say, my son died right on time. There was a time for the passing, as it will be for yours and everybody else. Some people say, oh, they died so young. That child died at 6 years old. That was the duration they were meant to be here for. I think we need to grow up about these things. Life is showing you that nothing belongs to you, not even your body. Because if it did belong to you, I'm sure you'd want to keep it, and you cannot keep it. So we have to accept these things and not go down. I don't think your daughter in her spirit would be happy or pleased that you are suffering simply because you have such a strong attachment. And then your suffering somehow and clinging to their spirit is binding them a little bit to this world. You must pray for her and send all love and best wishes for her to proceed in her journey towards full realization of the truth, as you should also be seeking yourself also. And this will help to ease your pain, that the mind creates an image about death which feels very menacing, and it goes into very strange and dark places. But death is not like that. Death is actually quite clean. It's quite a clean experience. The death that is imagined through the human mind is not what death really is. From reading your letter, you talk about what does one do for a broken heart. My heart has been broken by the death of my daughter, by my wife leaving me, and by seeing so much suffering and ignorance in the world. Be careful that you don't let your mind keep piling up things to make you feel everything is wrong. Sometimes, it's like watching the news. The mind is like watching the news. It's always bad. This thing happened, and then this thing happened, and on top of that, then this thing happened. And it's trying to pile up one painful thing after another, one hurtful thing after another, one more feeling of insecurity after another. You need to watch that and just chop it. The news that you watch on TV is not the news of the world, actually. It's not the news of truth. And your mind is telling all these lies all the time. Sometimes we are watching too much television. In Jamaica we have a joke. We call it tell-lie vision. So sometimes you're watching, you have to remember that a lot of things you're seeing, your mind is also telling a lot of lies. And television is also these things. I hope this, you find something in the words I've spoken to you now, and make use of the things which cause pain in your life as an opportunity. Make use of them to go beyond just merely pain. Pain is inevitable. We will feel pain, but don't be stuck in pain. Use pain also to delve more deeply into the purpose of your existence, the opportunity you have. If you aspire for what is true, what is truth, then you'll use your pain wisely. Somehow life is on your side. Life will help you. But if you hold your head and bury your head in your lap and say, oh, why is this happening to me, then it will keep happening to you. This is my response to you, Robert. Thank you.